Ginger Dellenbaug, Virginia, in the book.
Right.
And I wrote the texts with Corinne for her wonderful photos.
How did you actually work on the text? Did you interact
Oh yeah,
while you
we
were
did.
writing the text?
No, well,
Is there a relation in between text and image?
No, not particularly. I wrote some ideas. Coco and I worked on more. It was more abstract. That she writes like fragments of scenes, and so I wrote fragments of scenes, and then I decided some non-fiction pieces would be good too. So it's like interspersed, that everything is kind of bound together in some way.
Right. Is it the way you work in general?
No, this was the first time I've done anything like that. Mostly,
right.
I'm writing music, or I'm writing right now. I'm writing a piece on Schoenberg, and, and
so it's
work in LA. So it's mostly I'm dealing with nonfiction.
So it was your first experience
with this type of with this kind of fragmented fiction.
Yeah, great.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Are there any parts in the book which you would? We get concurrent.
It's New York.
Yeah, it's New York.
Yeah, you can't compete with New York.
Yeah, that's true.
Are there any pieces you mean inside?
Yeah.
That were my. I think my favorite was maybe this last editor's note.
Right. Would you read it? Maybe
sure.
Because I can't see it.
Sure.
It's on
After the death of said heiress at the age of 89, an extensive renovation of the property was undertaken, including a full remodeling of the facade and main entrance. Construction was briefly interrupted by the discovery of a completely intact Hispano-Suiza H6 with human remains in the driver's seat, found during the deconstruction of the massive concrete block that was the base of the main hotel entrance. The automobile and body appeared to have been submerged in the concrete while it was still fluid. Forensic analysis has been unable to conclude whether the individual was still animate when buried. Though incomplete, evidence would lead to the conclusion that the body found was that of the chauffeur, who was thought to have stolen said automobile in the summer of 1932, and of whom no trace has ever been found. So that was kind of it was interesting to work with the idea of, and this is actually from a real rumor I heard when I was a child, that they'd found a car submerged in concrete in a hotel in New Hampshire, and it really stuck with me when I was a kid. So I was happy to stick it in somewhere because I don't know if there's any fact involved in any of that.
So you had a memory on something.
I had a memory of that, and then it seemed to fit with I wanted to write about this car, the Hispano-Suiza, because Corinne is Guatemalan and Swiss.
Yeah.
So, and there was these beautiful cars for a very brief time.
Yeah.
And it seemed to also fit with the photos, which are kind of out of time.
Yeah, that's the thing I liked. That it somehow fits without really thinking that there is a, let's say, a strong concept, conceptually wise.
Right.
So it looks somehow natural, but then you feel there is a natural conception.
I hope the texts help people to go into the photos. I know Coco didn't want any sort of real. We actually stayed in this hotel.
Oh wow!
And I'm somewhere in this book in some photo. I'm hidden as well. It's like, where's Waldo, but where's Ginger?
Right. Great. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.